Hey guys, what's up? This is Share Talking. Welcome back to the channel. Another live stream. We have another update. So I'll be talking about this update here on this live stream, talking about the new characters, the new event. We'll be checking it all. So please say here on the comments that you are live. We are starting this just now. I will be getting the link of this live stream so I can share it between the communities. Let me get this stream link and then we'll just go here and share it. Okay. Getting it. And let me post this on my Discord channel as well. Yeah, I just posted. So, welcome Bempi, welcome Capivara. Thank you all for joining me. We are just starting. You see, today is a good day. We have 700 gems. How are you guys? Got to ask this, and you see, yeah. This is even more stamina potions. Are they thinking that we already used it, all of ours? Don't think so. I think most people should have even used half of it. So we have what we have here, 5 per day, so 70. Got 1.200. That was too much. Void Knight's here as well. Welcome, Void Knight. We'll be checking the new content. That means, oh, we got 2 more tickets for Marcus A University as well. Nice. And let's check the new banner. I wonder if they changed something. A little more concerned or just curious about changing the skills of the characters. And we have to check this. Okay, we have here more logging bonuses. The game is just so full of logging bonuses. But on the Japanese version there are way more logging bonuses. We'll get to the point. One day, one day. So yeah, we have this new page opening by itself. It doesn't always open. And yeah, we have some more stuff here. 25 million global downloads bonus celebration. That means it's this new banner. Okay. And the new event. Okay. And then there's this double ruins, double drops from ruins. Missions for the ruins that will give us a little more stamina as well. So only that, yeah. Usually they give us like 7 news, but or sometimes even more than that. And yeah, let's just click here on missions and let's check what we have now. Okay, we should have these special things here. No. Where is this special missions that they were talking about? Oh, classes begin in Bolka. Where are the missions for the daily ruins? No missions. I think they forgot to add. So someone is Love and Peace is asking if it's worth it or not. Well, actually, no. It's kind of hard to say that a character is not good to summon when he actually is good. Leonid is a very good character. Vampire Lady is also pretty okay, in my opinion. But the problem is that they are not limited. And we will eventually get these characters. You know, that is just for people that have way too many styles already and they do not feel like they need more. Vampire Lady uses mouse words and Leonid uses martial arts. And Leonid is very good if you don't have submission yet, so that should help you out. And Leonid is also a self-sustainable character. Vampire Lady also has some ways of healing. So these two characters are self-sustainable, but well, you see, we may have some characters that can cover these holes, and if you already have these characters, you do not need to summon them. So I'll be going here on summon details later to check it out. Let's just go here first and see if they changed something or not. I think they won't be able to change it for these characters. They are probably more concerned about limited time banners. Yeah, let's just click here on style details. They changed something that must be related to Fired Up. I'll be going through the wiki page and check if they changed something. Let me go here to check. Yeah, let's go to Vampire Lady. Where is Vampire Lady? Yeah, we have Vampire Lady here. Let's just go... it's not appearing on the screen because I cannot share it right now, but let me check if she had Fired Up 4 as well. Yeah, she had Fired Up 4. In Absorption Attack number 3. That's like the most interesting thing about her. Yeah, she can recover HP, yeah. And she can also charm enemies. It's a low chance, just like Confusion from Blue. So yeah, and she has this unique skill that is Slash Blue Shadow. That's interesting. But just like Cordelia, she's following the same design. You get the same damage or sometimes even less. At least for Vampire Lady we have double S damage. And instead of 12 BP, that's the best type of skills that we have to rely on 14 BP. But she can also reduce the endurance. That's the plus. I think she's starting to appear that we will get more diversity in the future. Especially with these characters that we already seen that has this double type, a debuff, and double S damage. There's some characters that already have this, but not a combination of all of this. Double S damage plus dual type and a debuff on the same time. So I don't think Captain Native is asking, should we pull on this banner? Well, the answer is depends. If you are a starting player or if you still have slots to fill on your squads, depending on your formations, well, these characters are good. They are better than the Cordelia's banner, in my opinion. Kongming is a pretty nice character, but Cordelia was not so interesting. But she is... Also, this banner should be better than comparing to the Undine banner, because only Undine was good. I don't think Volcano was good. But here you have Vampire Lady, that's a good character, and you also have Leonid, that is also a good character. But they are not limited, so my only recommendation is for people that are thinking about summoning, because they still don't have all their slots filled. If there are some people that still don't have slash damage dealers, or if they are really needing of submission, because Leonid can learn submission. And yeah, and Leonid is a good case because his S style is still useful and will keep being useful for some time. And it works pretty different than this one. This one is more for damage and the other one is more for poison infliction. And that, if you are still needing of blunt damage, yeah, Leonid is good. But in my opinion, I will be saving. I won't be pulling on this banner because, well, there's no need for me. I have way too many SS styles. I still have to train them. I have to awaken their skills. I don't have a space for this character. They could replace maybe Cat. Leonid could replace Cat. He probably deals a little more damage. Has more survivability as well. But, well, do I really need to do that? Do I really need to replace my Cat right now? I don't think so. This is why I won't be summoning here. But you see, he's a little different when compared to Vampire Lady. Vampire Lady has a skill that is double S damage, but he doesn't have that much power. He has innate power that he recovers. But when you look on this, you may think that's bad, but it's not exactly bad because it recovers HP, and this is a submission user. You will be using submission like 90% of the time. Only when you feel like you really need some HP recovery, then that's the moment where you will be healing with him. Fox Crew should not be used at all. Well, like, it's a good skill as well. You see, deep power with 5 VP cost, that's a bad skill. You should only care about submission and Karas. This is the name of his skill. And yeah, let's just check his ability. He has Fired Up 3 instead of 4 because he's more of a control character. And he can also increase his own SDR and even more HP healing. He's a very good character in my opinion. I will be going to get him if he was limited, but he's not, so I don't have any rush to get this character. We have Liza, an S style for Liza, but it still doesn't have an SS. So this character here is more like Locket. She won't be so useful. And the last one, let me see. The last one is Flynn. I think Flynn gets an SS style. Let me check for Liza. I don't know if Liza gets an SS style. Yeah, she doesn't. But let's see about this other character. Call it Flynn. Let's just check for Flynn. And Flynn. I think Flynn gets an SS. Yeah, Flynn gets an SS. This is okay to get him, but well, you should not be chasing an A style on any type of banner. Raymond Innocence is here saying, yo, Cher, thinking about rolling one multi for event host. Yeah, that's good because you kind of always get at least one of them, right? That should be good. But if you get the SS styles, it can be even better. Liza is not so bad, but I think that she doesn't have any space for veterans. If you are a new player, she could still be useful, but if you are not, then, well, she won't be able to perform any role. We got so many blunt characters from free recently. We got Volkon, we got like, what was the name of the other one? Dentarg. So that's why I'm saying that they are not so interesting. Let me check Liza again. If only she had submission as well. Let me see her A style, what it has. Yeah, she can also get access to submission, so this is interesting. Liza can get submission. So the only good thing about this banner is that if you are a starter, you will have two options of submission, very easy to get, because, well, an S style is not so rare, and she can learn from her A style. Yeah, that's for starting people, but veterans should not be summoning on this banner, in my opinion. Only if you are a fan of Leonid and Vampire Lady. Yeah, Leonid and Vampire Lady are very cool characters in my opinion. Both of them. Leonid will get another style in the future that it's just so busted. It's an amazing style that is limited. That second Leonid, it's amazing. I don't think there's a bad Leonid anyway, but the second version of Leonid, it's amazing. It's limited, so you should be saving some gems for him in the future. Let me just check his attacks. Let me see. Oh, I know he has an attack that has like critical damage against aquatic and fish. Yeah. And he can also stun. Then that's just double S damage with a medium chance to stun. That's amazing. Okay, now we have Newkid and Taka Otsuka. Newkid saying that I've been waiting but kind of late there. You say that you are late, or are you just on a different time zone that's late now? Taka is here as well, saying hi, Cher. Hi, everyone. Hi, Taka. Welcome. Yeah, let's. I wanted to get this Leonid, but I won't be getting it. Let's check the event, and then we will talk about more stuff. I think this event also doesn't have a free S style, so I can just summon for this daily. Cool. Yeah. Nothing. People that want Leonid and they still have some platinum tickets, they can just wait for him to get to platinum banner as well. Let's just get to the event and check. Yeah, we have this new event. What is this? Zwig. Yeah, it should be Zwig Coliseum as well. Vampire Lady appears. That's the name of the event. And we got Zwig. Capivara is asking if the next Leonid have more DPS. Yeah, he has. Way more. He has double S damage. This one is more for submission and occasional healings. And Takatsuki is asking this one goes to platinum later. Yeah, this one goes to platinum. You can still use the next Leonid and just learn this skill that heals when he attacks. So the Leonid that will really matter is the next one. If you already have submission, you can live without this self-sustain that is Platinum Leonid brings. So I think you can wait. Okay, yeah, we have one more day for Spiral Corridor as well. I didn't finish it yet. I have to finish this. So we also have, let's just go here. Vampire Lady appears. You already had only this event going on, right? So let's just go to Vampire Lady appears. This is a new currency. It looks like some medicine or some poison. Yeah, only 4 characters, you see. And this is not exactly a good time as well. Because the 2 other characters are not good for training. You know that only one of them will get an essence style, the other one won't. Oh, this time we can even get some gold pieces. Another accessory. This one gives 1 STR and loses 2 agility. One is not so good. And 2 Sha. I don't think this is good at all. And Ghost Silver Armor. Okay, it's an armor, gives resistance to all status, but reduces 1 intelligence and gives 1 love. But loses 2 will. These equipments are not interesting in my opinion, they are just average. Really average. And we have some pieces for S. Leonid, just to increase his level cap, and we are finally back on getting Orange Gen again. This will take so much time for us to get again. And A. Leonid, A. Vampire Lady. Okay, I think you should be training Vampire Lady and Leonid, even if you don't want plan to summon these versions. But the other 2 characters are not interesting at all for me. So let's just focus on getting them evolved later. And you could say, waiting for your stream late by 11 minutes since I was checking the banner for myself. Oh, okay, sorry. I kind of just posted the link kind of a little late as well. So let's just keep going here for checking this. Oh, we are getting the pieces on the stages as well. This is interesting. Let me just start by using some combination of characters. What about this squad? I should be bringing combination. Let me just switch the job. Let's just use SS Undine. SS Undine is better than Den, in my opinion, but it's just that Volcano is not good. So having 2 good characters on a banner is way better than just summoning for 1. Okay, we have SS Undine. I will just get another mage as well, so we can level him up. That should be blue. Who's not maxed, but White Rose is, so better to try to focus on getting more characters evolved to max. Yeah. This skill's not on level 99 yet. Not all of them. I still have to awaken Lightball. Let's just do this right now. They should be weak to Holly or Dark, I don't know. We'll be checking the enemies. 99 Samir saying that he got shafted to the max. What does it happen? He did 7 multi, only 1 SSR. SSR, it's not SSR, it's just SS. But yeah, well, that was pretty bad result. Ow. But are you a fan of these characters? Well, you can wait a little. Are you a veteran as well? I think you can wait for this banner. Well, you went already to the 7th step. Then you probably will be going to the last. Are you planning on doing that? And if you go to the last, what are you thinking about guaranteeing? Vampire Lady or Leonid? Let me just awaken 1 spell for my blue. That should be... Oh, it's not this one. I have to awaken this A style. Where is blue? Here? Nice, let's just awaken Lightball. Okay, so we finally have a perfectly functional blue. Didn't have him before. I wonder if on this event we start getting more caps, because, you know, the last events were always 710 HP and 45 on status. I'm a little getting tired a little of that. That's why I always farm them very, very fast. I wanna play Vampire Martial Art. I understand. New Kid saying, I'm also a fan of Castlevania. I'm debating to pull for Vampire Team 10. You should, if it was their older versions, their limited versions, you should pull for them. But right now, I don't think so. Dracula's stylish style. Actually, the older version of Leonid looks more like a Dracula. This one is more charming. I don't know. Okay, so let's start this, and then I'll be getting Leonid. Any Leonid should be the S. Where is my S? Leonid. And we used Leonid very recently. Where is he? Here. And then we should get Vampire Lady. And last. The last should be... that is if I remember the name. Is it Henry? I don't think it's Henry. Do you guys remember the name of the last character? Liza. Yeah, there's Liza. We have Liza here. But Liza did not get an SS style. What's the name of the other one? Is it Henry? Flynn. Okay, we don't have any Flynn recently. We should not have it. And yeah, let's just use Liza. This is the first Flynn that appears. So I'm bringing 3 of them. That should be enough. And I'll be clearing waves with Blue and Unity. Oh, Jane Canada is saying for me to use a filter. Yeah. But actually there's more characters because of lots of events. But that it's easier than just searching by manual. Nana Samir is just saying I never trained Liza before. I never manually tried her, but just by going through expeditions I have her on some levels already. Oh, she has some good agility there. So you see, there was no introduction whatsoever. I think this event there's no story. And we are getting some pieces for these characters as well. Yeah, that's strange. Sometimes they just change the way they do events. Mauricio Barizoni is saying that using 1 is enough for this event. There is no extra percentage drop, but it's good to use of them for status gain. Are you sure that there's no extra drop? I'll be checking this. Let me click here on details. There's attribute gains. And just that. Yeah, you were right. There's no increased drop. Add either of these characters to the party for mysterious liquid to drop. So you need to bring them. Adding more characters will not affect the drop rate. We need to bring at least one. But on this picture, there's only those two characters, Leonid or Vampire Lady, so you need at least one of them. And the other two just have the increased status. So yeah, that's strange. That's a very limiting event. But they give you enough pieces for you to form the characters if you were just so unlucky to not have them. At least this corrects this. Using one is enough for this event, not the extra. I didn't say 130%. So yeah. I'm always right, but then when I'm wrong. That's Mauricio Barisoni. Very good to see you here. Let's just go to the last stage to check if there's something good. But yeah, guys, I don't know if I care much about these characters right now. I want to have them in the future. I want to play with them. But we are still trying to max up some characters. We have Seeker's Path, and Seeker's Path is amazing. Are you guys using Seeker's Path to get some skill level ups and some status? I am using Seeker's Path to get all the characters that I want to play with at least to 600 HP and 40 something status. And I'm doing pretty fine. I have lots of characters ready. That's amazing that Vampire Lady can attack sometimes first. This is attack with a fast ability, or not? It's just that she's so fast. And what about you guys? Besides those that were saying that they were summoning here, how many of you guys are thinking about summoning on this banner? Even more pieces for them. There's also as drops. You can get in as drops, even from now. So that can be a good moment for us to max them. Just for getting 50 gems. I don't think it's worth. You could say that he's using SS Fusion on the lowest CP in the Seeker's Path. So you're trying to get her to max level. I'm not exactly training her yet, because I know that I would just be farming events with her. But the last one that I was evolving was kind of... yeah, I was using blue, but his opener that uses 10 PP or sometimes 9 PP. I was training that spell. I have to train Lightfall later. Lightfall is not maxed yet. Mauricio is saying that he's not ranking, just learning. Just learning. But to learn skills and spells, you should be using Training Cave instead. That's way better. I mean, it usually sparks at least one skill by any run when I'm using a new character. Saving saying, I want to summon, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Now, if you spend with the game... oh, just 5 stages! No, we unlock it hard before finishing normal. That's different. No. It just didn't appear the clear image when you finish the stage. Didn't appear for me, but you already done this stage. And Jane Caneta is asking, is this the first event with no story? Yes. First event with no story. Probably should be that moment in the Japanese version where they kind of wanted some time off to create new events or new characters. And they probably took this... whoa, this animation is amazing. I haven't seen it yet. Void Knight saying that he started to train SS Barbara for her stun skill. It really helps. Yeah, I'm training my Barbara, but I was training Split Cranium. Actually, I already cleared it, but it says drop rewards. Yeah, but all stages has these drops. Oh no, this no. This one is no. Only the last one. Yeah, it seems like only the last one has the chance to get the drop. Well, not like I care that much. Let's just go to the hard. And Capivara is saying that he's gonna pass even though he really wants Leonid. Yeah, same for me. I really wanted to get the character because he's cool. But it's not worth the cost. Sony is saying that it's a bad idea to pull for... just pull for Yunzin and White Rose if you need to. Yeah. And you know what? I think this teacher Yunzin, when maxed out, will do so crazy damage. I mean, I don't know if she does more damage than Blue if you are using similar skills, but if she doesn't beat Blue, she will come close. Ray's saying the next good character to summon for is Selma, right? Or you don't know yet? No, I don't think Selma is so worth. She's not bad, but I don't think she's worth. She will perform very similar to Christmas Monica. If you're really lacking a backstory damage dealer. But if you already have Christmas Monica, the thing is that when she's released, you will also receive a new formation that increases backstory on 2 characters. So maybe even if you have Christmas Monica, you can find Selma to be of good use for you. But Robin Fake is also very nice. You do not need another fierce damage dealer for now. I mean, for happier users. I will be just teaming up my Robin Fake with my Christmas Monica. I'm getting all my Christmas Monica pieces to get her to level 50. One day I'll be able to. And I will just farm for Pet Robin as well till I get him to level 50. He's a very good character. Some people do not give him the credit. And he comes very close to Christmas Monica actually. Very, very close. Like, let's say he's 90% of her damage. And Mauricio Barizone is asking if there was a story on the Japanese version. Maybe they didn't have the time to translate or put it together really fast. No story, few stages, no welfare style. No, I don't think there was any different than the Japanese version. I am thinking that they didn't had anything to translate because there was no content. But I don't know, I didn't play the Japanese version all this time, so what I say here may not be accurate. But I don't think they will just skip through something like that. Especially because people get more motivated when they see stories of characters. I don't think they changed this. We have to post, we are very close to the deadline to post questions to the producer of the game, Ishikawa. I have to post some questions to him. I really want him to add something to this game, and I'll keep asking. Just add a way for us to use more stamina per run. We need this. We need this. There's something that I want to discuss with you guys. And I'll be doing that when we have more people. I think we already have enough. We have 38 people watching. And Rokazam is here saying nice to catch the regular streams. Oh, welcome. And thank you for joining. So the last stream I did was for Romancing Saga 2. But it was on Sunday, so not everyone was able to watch it. I don't know if everyone is also interested in playing Romancing Saga 2. Maybe some people will just want to watch the story part of the game. At least they can get to know some of the characters that appear on this game. But Romancing Saga 2 is not for everyone, that I'm pretty sure. Romancing Saga 3 is more traditional. That should be better for people that like the universe. it will be easy to jump to Romancing Saga 3. But Romancing Saga 2 is not easy to to try out. But what I want to say is that we have 40 people watching now. I will just do that. I'm thinking we are losing some of the player base and some of the community as well. And I think that's because of the pacing of the event. And I want to ask if you know someone that was playing this game and then he gave up because of having too much stuff to do, got a little overwhelmed, a little burnout, and decided to stop playing. Do you guys know of someone that stopped playing or are thinking about stop playing because of the amount of things that this game asks you to do? The number of events, grinding, or any other type of reason. But when they decided to speed up the pace, I got a little word. I told you guys before in other videos that that could cause a little burnout. That's why I was saying, do not ask for too much content, because when you get it, you may regret it. I know that some people don't care. I don't really care that much, because that won't be a reason enough for me to drop this game. I love this game. But what about the casuals? Some casuals do not like simply farming non-stop. Any type of game, doesn't really matter. So I just want to hear from you guys. Do you guys know of someone that was thinking about quitting because too many events, or even yourselves? Do you ever thought about quitting the game because of the number of events and things to do, farming, grinding? Please say here, so we can at least understand a little better the situation. But I'm thinking that we have less people active, even on the Reddit of the game. And when I go there, I see that there's less people active. We used to have like 100 people active, sometimes a little more, but usually now we have 60 people active online on Reddit discussing stuff. That's less than we had in the past. So just for curiosity. And okay, Sabin saying that he did 3 times multiples and got Vampire Lady in SS Grave. Both are new, that's amazing. So getting Vampire Lady is already something good. New character, she is very self-reliable. I like this. Yeah, the Rose saying that that's sad to hear. I am not entirely sure, but in my opinion, we did lose some people, some players. The community lost some players, and that should be on the average of 20% to 40%, based on the peaks. We compare the times that we had lots of people playing, and comparing that to what we have right now, we probably... But that's a normal, actually. You know that most gachas lose players after 2 months. They will never be able to get more players that they had when they launched. But I'm still not worried about the situation of the game, because we are still healthy. Especially Asian. This game does way more results with the Asian server than the global one. And that's good because we only have 1 app. If we had 2 apps, one for the Asian version and one for the global, that would be a little hard. Marius is saying that nearly all games lost people after 2 months. Not everyone's been playing the same game too long. Yeah, you're totally right on this. This game also has an option for people that want to play the console version. Not only that, but right now the gacha market is very competitive. Today we just got another gacha, that's Idola Phantasy Star. I play it for the day. I kind of enjoy it more than I thought. The game is a little unique in some stuff. I think there's an audience for the type of game. They are trying to get the same people that play Fate Grand Order, and I enjoy it more than I thought. I don't know why. I got into the game thinking that it would be just some generic stuff. Even though there are some generic animations and things like that, I kind of enjoy it. And yeah, only the competitive market, there's the gacha market right now. If you do not have something new every time, people just lose interest. But sometimes they just lose because, yeah, they play it for 2 months. Rafael Oliveira is here saying, good night, friend. I just arrived. What do you have to say about this banner? We'll be checking the banner later. that just finished these stages, but what I have to say is that you actually do not need to pull any of these units if you are a veteran. You should just save your gems, that's my opinion, unless you love the characters, because they are not limited. I know that this gets old very fast, because I am always saying this, that you should not be summoning because these characters are not limited. Well, that still holds true, because the very important version of Leonid is the next one. This next version of Leonid is limited. So that's probably the best moment for you to summon for Leonid. And if you're thinking about future plans and you want one character, then you should probably use one style more than the other. So the other style is way more useful than this one. Just because this one has one very interesting, unique skill that can be passed to this future version of Leonid, doesn't mean that you need to summon this version right now. Platinum characters will be easy to get unless you are focusing on one specific. If you're thinking, okay, I will not be summoning Leonid now because I will be getting him in the next 2 months, well, you're probably wrong with this thinking. You will be getting him in 2, 3, 4 months, that's what I'm saying. And if you can live without him, yeah, that's pretty okay because you can save some gems. I'm pretty sure that they will be giving us a global exclusive character on the next month. That's interesting, they should be doing that. I agree with what they are doing because in the end of the day, they need something new. They need to refresh the content. Unless that what will happen is just people like me will keep telling you to not summon. Because I don't want to be the guy that just keeps saying, whoa, that's an amazing character, let's everyone summon, save all your gems for the next banner. I saw some YouTubers doing this, just trying to make some what can I say? It's not clickbait videos. It's just that they hype all new releases. And it seems like all the next character is always better than the past one and you need it. And I'm a little more than that. I don't think I should be saying this stuff. And, well, it still holds true. It's kind of bad for the game when the content creators keep saying that you should be saving your gems. That kind of happens with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, but Brave Exvius has way more money to just take it. Because they know that the content creators will keep saying, well, we know about 3 months in the future we'll get a better character than this one. Just save it. Don't summon for this version. So that's bad for business. So I do hope they release one global exclusive character every 2 months or something like that. I don't like it, but I know why they should do it. See? And they should. If you're thinking about a business perspective, releasing it does not need to be broken to be interesting. It's just like when I say if this Leonid was time limited, I will be summoning for him. If they are able to create new content that is not broken and everyone can enjoy it and they can make money, profit, that's good for everyone. And that's exactly like when people were saying that they don't like collabs, and I was saying, well, if they can make money from collabs, just do it. I don't like it, but I'm not that type of person that just thinks that, oh, I love this game, it should be only mine. It's like when you see, I remember when I was a teenager and there was some friend of mine that didn't like when this band that they used to listen to got more popular. And they were always, oh, I'm an old fan that used to watch their old songs when they were not popular. Now they are popular, this song is bad. I was never like that. Never like that. I was always happy for the bands that I used to listen to when they got popular because they deserve it. They deserve more money. They deserve more success. And this is the same for the games I play. I wish them success. I just wish they can make money without stealing people's pockets. Without forcing people to spend. I don't think Romancing Saga Universe do that, so people just summon sometimes because, like we see here on the chat, people love Leonid. They like to get Vampire Lady, but they are not forced. You do not need these characters to keep up with the progress on this game. And this is also reason why if you love the characters and you have the money to spend, well, you're just helping the game grow. Well, we are still able to clear these enemies with 2 damage dealers only. Let's hope she survives this. Okay, yeah, only 2 mages aren't being able to clear. Only 1 stage now, we are on the last stage. And what do you guys think about this game, about these decisions of a global exclusive? I think we'll be getting it on the start of October. Well, let's see what everyone is saying. Raphael, he was asking about my opinions. I will be going back to the banner. Let me just finish the stage. Max Sipu just saying that Idola is pretty good. Yeah, it's better than I thought. I have to make content for Idola. And Void Knight saying, I don't mind all the events, I just need more ways to burn through all this minutes. That just leave us faster and then get more drops. Yeah, that's exactly what I want them to do. They have to make some changes. They have to understand that statistically speaking, people around the world behave differently because of cultural stuff. And they should not think that the Japanese players and the global players think and play the same ways. You know, by culture, the Japanese people kind of have to work more. They do more overtime. I don't know if this is still a thing, but it used to be. And I'm not talking by my mouth. My wife's Japanese, so she knows. She told me that. So they kind of work more than some countries because they have to do extra time, especially in some industries. So they have more time to play mobile games. So mobile games were done thinking about that they have that extra time. But some places in the world, people do not play that much because they do not have the extra time. And some countries should think that maybe 1 hour and a half a day is enough for a mobile game. And more than that is enough. More than that is too much. And people that love the universe and like the grinding usually play this game for 3 to 4 hours a day. I'm pretty sure of that. I play it for more than 3 hours a day. Being Caretta is saying, oh, pay attention to the sprite when the vampire guy dies. Yeah, it just becomes dust. It's very nice. Oops, let's just use overdrive. At least some more damage. I don't know if they are able to kill this enemy without, say, taking control of the units. Racing, I love this game because it doesn't seem too greedy for a gacha game. And yeah, it really isn't. Game Caneta agrees with that as well, and puts you between the wall and this world. What are your plans for today's stream share? I just want to finish this event and keep up talking. You can also play another stuff, but I don't want to keep messing more than one game on the same stream. Oh my, I think we will die. Yeah, we'll probably die here. I'll probably remove Ryza because Liza. I don't need her. She won't get an SS. And I'll just get White Rose. White Rose should help this work. But if you guys want to talk about other stuff on this live stream, Raphael is saying, sorry if you answered, I didn't see there was a problem with Wi-Fi. Could you repeat your opinion about the banner? I will be checking the banner as soon as I finish the stage, so I can talk a little more about everything that builds the character. Ro is saying I don't mind global exclusives. Good, because I didn't want to be locked out of a cool JP exclusive. But if it helps the game, sure. However, if they make farming easier once you get all maxed, what do you do? Hardcore players get bored. Well, I think they always have goals. A hardcore player will try to get all their skills to level max and things like that. they will always find something to do. Because, you know, there's repetition to the limits on this game. If you want all your skills to be level 99, well, that should take a lot of time. So even though they reduce some of the grinding, people will always have something to do. I don't think they will find a block. So, yeah, let's already switch out my characters here. Let's click on edit parties. I'll be removing Liza, because, yeah, I barely use this character. And let's just get Princess Right Rose on the squad. Okay, and let's talk about the banner, because we left here. Ro Kazama is asking, how did you end up with a Japanese wife in Brazil? Story time. Well, I think the perfect explanation takes time, but the short story version, well, I can talk about the short story. Well, she is of Japanese family, but she actually born in Brazil. Her mother was born in Japan, but she was brought here to Brazil when she was a little girl. Her mother, and she met another traditional Japanese family. Then she met her what's the correct name? Her husband, and they started a family. Sometimes later, my wife was born, and when she met me, it was the exact moment where she broke the traditions, because her mother wanted her to marry a Japanese guy. You know, this type of stuff still happens here in Brazil. But she kind of likes me a lot. She treats me like family. But it was, I think, that when she was a teenager, she didn't like her first boyfriend. But it was just for coincidence. When I met her, it was nothing about her being Japanese or not, but I don't know why. There was always Japanese girls in my life. She was like the third or Japanese girl that I had some type of interest in my life. Third or fourth, I'm not so sure. But it was nothing because of preferring any type of stuff. It's just that, well, girls are girls. You know, it's just that we kind of met and just enjoyed being together, and then we built a family and things like that. But it was a very interesting thing, because she lived on Japan. She moved to Japan and lived there for 5 years. 5 years, yeah. She lived and she worked on the Sony fabric, and she worked on PS3s and Sony cameras. So she worked on manufacturing PS3s and cameras. That's a very cool story, right? But it's just a short version. And she doesn't know to talk so much Japanese anymore, because, well, she's back from there since 10 years. 10 years, 11 years or something like that. It's been a while. Oh, we have to go to the banner. So, yeah. Another day I'll talk the long version. It's just that it's not a simple story. But okay, well, let's just go to the banner. Banner. We still have this banner. Bulk home banner is still active. We went. Yeah, we are getting more banners than it should. This one goes up to 20. We have 3 more days of this banner. And I can also train more of these characters. They are still getting double games, right? Yeah, let's just go here on Summon Details. Not, but again, not. Look at the name of the style. And let's click here on try so we can talk about a little better. Well, a Vampire Lady is a self-sustained character with a slash damage type. She has some interesting skills, but does not start with Artful Slash because Artful Slash is not so cool. I have a rule for choosing good skills. If it is the first skill, it should be C. If it spends 5 VP, it should be C. If it's D, it's not as strong as it should. Artful Slash is actually a bad skill for a first slot. And then she has Heaven and Earth. Heaven and Earth is an okay damage because it's medium chance for our stun. We need that. And this version of Vampire Lady has a very high agility. All of her versions have. Characters that use small swords usually have better agility than those that uses great swords. That kind of makes sense because of the weight of this weapon. And yeah, Heaven and Earth is okay, but the most important skill, although a little costly, is Blood Rage. So it also tells you that because she has Artful Slash, that's a bad skill. You only be using her for situations where you need stun and dark type. And if you're not doing Blood Rage, you're probably using normal attack. You will not be cycling between Artful Slash. It's not a good skill at all. And have it on Earth when you need stun. Or you can also learn one other skill from her A style. We'll be talking about her A style later. But Blood Rage, you see Slash Blue Shadow, it's an amazing skill because it's still double S damage. Cordelia lost a little of the power of her, don't remember the name of her attack, but it's Cold and Pierce, and it was only S damage. That's also why I criticize her collection of skills. But Blood Rage is double S damage, can be reduced to 11, it will never be an opener, that's also a problem. In the future, characters that have very unique skills will still have low BP cost. There will be some very powerful skills that will still break the 12, like there's even Jen. Jen has a very high cost single target skill that I think it's 15, but he's triple S damage being the top damage dealer in the game. And then you either try to get a character that can perform well with a single damage type, or you will have diversity with a little more BP cost. Blue Rage is just that. It will deal damage against characters that are weak to Slash and that are also weak to Shadow. She is okay because she also has this very good chance to inflict Endurance debuff, medium effect, it's very good as well. So Blood Rage is good, although it won't be so good every time because you'll still be preferring BR Crush because it's 12. But if you need an Endurance debuff, that will help you. That even works better if you are bringing Teacher Yunes in, because she can also reduce the Endurance. Your skills will be doing more damage if you do an Endurance debuff. And let's just check her abilities, clicking on Style Details, abilities. You see the first one has a chance to charm on a random enemy. That is good when it is, but most of the time it's just a waste of a slot that could be used to increase her damage potential. At least she has fired up 4 instead of the fired up 3, so that makes her deal more damage. And she has Draining Attack 3, that's the theme with the vampire characters, they have a chance to recover HP. That's the third version, Draining Attack 3, so it recovers a little more than some other characters, just like Actor. This one recovers more HP than Actor passive. So it's good. She doesn't have any normal attack that heals. That's different than Leonid. Leonid can heal when he attacks. Not only with passive, but the attack itself has this effect. Let's just click here on trial. So let's see if we have more people talking about stuff. Could you reduce the game sound? I can't. Let me just reduce a little. Sorry about that. It was half volume. We are reducing it a little further. Hope it's fine now. And let me read the comments. So there's a Japanese community here in Brazil. Yeah, there was a lot of Japanese community here in Brazil because of the war. They moved it from Brazil when there was Second World War. That was the same with my German family as well. My German family are refugees of war, so they also escaped World War II. And I'm from German descent. Part of my family is German descent. Yellow fever. Oh my god. Interesting. You are almost a samurai, lol, my boy. A samurai? I don't think so. Lucky guy, Void Knight saying, I'm so salty, 15 luchis and 2 blues. and have to pity Leonid, but no Vampire Lady, 99 stamina. Oh my god. I have to press F for you too. And that's some really bad luck. Yeah, that's just what Sabin's saying, and this is Twilight better. Armando Santos saying that's Twilight better. No, Leonid is more... If you think about it, Leonid kinda could be one of those characters from the family of Edward. And Sabin saying that her attack was cool, Leonid as well. What did I miss? We only played through the event, we checked the stages. It seems to be very easy in my opinion. And we were talking about these banners. I think you probably saw me talking about Vampire Lady. He's a good character, just that he can be skipped. And now we're talking about Leonid. Let me see the attack animations for Vampire Lady. I didn't see her Blood Rage. Let's see. Also, whoa. That's just like me when I was wanting to summon for New Year's Actor, because I love the sprite. Oh, her sprite is very charming. You see, it seems like she has these wings. They are open when she's kicking, and she's a little flying. And when you attack, this attack is amazing. You see, evil eyes. Yeah, I can keep watching this forever. Amazing. I really love the sprite art for the game. You know, the artists probably just get this idea, well, let's just do that. And then the director says, yeah, go around, just do it. Yeah, very nice. Don't even know what game she's from. I think it's Romancing Saga 3. Raymond asks, Innocence is saying, we're apparently 6 banners from Naxos. 4 now. Brokazam is saying, yeah, with this banner, we have 4 more banners till we get Assos. No, it won't be 3 months. It should be 1.5 months at most till we get to Assos. In Brokazam is saying, kinda of a regular month. That can be the case as well. Depends on if they want to release a new banner every new week. If it's one every new week, yeah, we'll be getting there in a month. Well, let's just check Leonid now. You see, Leonid has a similar problem. He doesn't have the best starting skill. Corkscrew is not so good. Well, we won't be using this anyway. And the second one is Submission. And yeah, Leonid is that very easy to get character that can learn Submission. I say it's easy because, you know, Azami doesn't learn Submission by herself. And you need to get that from Christmas Azami. But Leonid already comes with it, and he's ready to kick and just use Submission. And if you are lacking a second Submission user, or even the first Submission user, it could be interesting to use your squad. And because he's a debuffer with healing abilities is amazing. Because, well, when you are facing a fight against a boss that will take like 5 turns or more, you need more sources of healing to keep up with the damage. Unless the boss is just not so strong, but then target attacks and bulk horn attacks, we have very difficulty stages where this could be interesting. The problem is that those enemies are actually resistant against blunt. But I'm just talking specifically about using Submission. And you see, Submission is okay. He doesn't have any passive that grants him more chances of debuffing STR, but Submission works. And his last skill is called Caress. And Caress is, let's see. Oh, it's amazing as well. It's an attack that deals blunt plus shadow, so combination of 2 things. Interesting because it's deals physical damage but with elemental. And it recovers the user's HP. That should be a little better than, say, draining attack from Rouge. But it should be similar, but more damage and heals at least 60% more. That's Caress, and that will help him revive if you really need that. But you should... The problem is that you need to awaken this 3 times. Because 13 BP is too much if you want to fight where you need Submission. So, well, I just think you have to awaken it. And let's check through his abilities. You see, like I said, Corkscrew is just so bad that you won't be using it. Let's check for his abilities. He has Fired Up 3. He has Fired Up 3 because he has Fighting Spirit too. So get some STR when he's attacking. But remember, this is not so good. I don't really think it's so good when you have this type of stuff with the martial artists, because they are not so reliant on STR. They need both STR and agility on same levels, or very similar levels. When he's getting more STR, it does not translate 100% into damage. It's only 50%. So it's just like he's having fighting spirits in 1 instead of 2, because he's only getting STR and he also needs agility. But you see, that's why it's better to get things like Fired Up 3 that increases the total damage output of the character. And the last one is Draining Attack 3, and Draining Attack 3 is what makes him interesting, because he can keep using submission with a chance of really healing himself, and you will only use Caress if you are like very close to death, and then you need more healing, and that will help you. But if you are on a fight where the enemy deals like max of 200 HP damage, just using submission, and sometimes healing back because of Draining Attack, that should be enough for this type of character. Yeah, well, let's just talk about Liza. We need to talk about Liza. I don't think she's cool, it's just that Liza can inherit submission through her A style. So if you are new to the game, you can get 2 characters that can use submission by summoning on this banner. This is the only reason to use Liza. We do not use S styles for damage. Harley we do, because Will, it's very good for damage. Even the Gustav, as Gustav is good for damage. There are some specific cases where we can use them, but they are not the best in slot. So I don't think you should use Liza unless you really need a second submission user and you do not have one. And the last one is Flynn. It's the first version of Flynn. We have a style that doesn't have too much things to do. He has Screwdriver as his last skill. That's only a NAS damage, critical against female. There's no reason to use this guy. No reason. Let me just check Liza passives. Fired Up 2, Weak Point Focus 2, and Hardy Wallop. It's strange because Hardy Wallop is more useful when you have characters that can do AoE, because that makes them better farmers. But she just gets more damage when she's on full HP. So use what? Triangle Kick, Thunder Kick. This is just single target. Yeah, I don't think she's good. And let's see the passives of Flynn. Yeah, he has Fighting Instinct. When landing an attack, he increases on agility. At least he has Enervate. No reason to use this guy. Well, let's just go to the event again to try to defeat the last stage by using 3 AoE damage dealers. Sabine saying, is it a bad idea to pull until I get Leonid? Yeah, in my opinion, is. And Rose is saying that Leonid is definitely better than Vampire Lady. Yeah, she's not as good as Leonid in my opinion as well. I have to change the layout here. White Rose has to be on the front line. The only SS martial artist I have with submission is Cat. You have Cat. Well, it's good to have 2 submission users depending on your formations. 2 submission users works well if you are using Hunter's Gambit. They work pretty fine. But we will stop getting submissions with some time. Well, Summer Azami will have submission, some other characters will have it as well, but then they will just get new attacks. It won't be about submission anymore, it will be new attacks exclusive to specific characters that can also debuff the STR. So this is why we are kinda used to getting more submission users, but that will stop. Let me just see here when we stop getting submission characters. I think Leonid is actually one of the last ones that will give us submission. Let's see. You only have 7 attacks that can reduce the STR. We have Summer Azami. We have the normal Azami. We'll be getting a free version of Cordelia that can also do submission. A free version of Teacher from Saga. This guy is also free. He can also use submission. Volvor also has submission, so it's actually very easy to get him. We'll be getting a free SS style as well. So, yeah, I think we are getting close to the last submission users. But there's still at least Cordelia, Teacher, and, well, another version of Azami. The remaining ones we already have. Valdor, we already have. Just that we can pass it through this SS style. So I think you can wait if you don't care too much. Chocolate ball. What's the next banner? Craze asking. The next banner is the Pirate banner. That will be a limited banner. And this is where we'll be getting Selma. Someone was saying here. She's a pierce damage dealer. That's kind of okay. She's very close to Christmas Monica in damage. Very, very close. They are very similar. But they are limited, but only this girl is good. But it's not like, you see, SS Undine, in my opinion, was good because it had something unique. This girl will not be so unique. She will only be good. So, another banner that we can skip. So, someone was asking if Leonid and Vampire Lady are limited. No, these are their platinum versions. So they will be added to the platinum pool. SS Annie and Kujinshi. I don't know if that will be exactly the next banner or if that will be the Pirate banner. If it's the Pirate banner, well, I don't think it should be so good to summon unless you really need a pierce damage dealer. But Kazinshi is actually very fine. Kazinshi, it's one of the 7 heroes from Romancing Saga 2, and he's actually interesting to use. Oh my, this boss doesn't die. Maybe I should have used Biascon damage dealer. And this is actually Vampire Lady. Yeah, it's Vampire Lady. Oh my. Oh, Darkstar Hero is here. Welcome. Jin Kazama. It's Ro Kazama. I just need to clear this one, so... Oh my. If she keeps casting a Hypnosis, she won't kill me as well. But that can kill me. That kick deals a lot of damage. Yeah, this does not really work. Let's just use single target damage, and this is one of my main squads that should be done. This is not a stage where you should be farming as well. Norin saying that he autoed Marcus 8 of Zam's number 15 with the same thing as 14 because he forgot his cell phone after starting the match. And it did work. That's good. I think it's very easy to finish Marcus 8 with premium characters. That's why I was running with free characters. But depending on the stage, it can be a little troublesome. Big Willy is here. Oh, hey Big Willy. I was on a vacation in Taiwan and now I'm back. How's everything been? Well, everything's been pretty fine. We are playing this game. I also started playing Romancing Saga 2. How about you? Were you playing games on Taiwan or was just enjoying your vacation? Also guys, we are live for 1 hour at least. If you guys want to support this live stream, you can use the super chat button here on YouTube, or any of the other links like Patreon, PayPal, or the PayPal buttons also on the description of the video. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with this squad here. It's a very strong squad. I really like to use this for general damage because it has Pierce, Slash, Blunt, 2 magical damage dealers as well, and 2 healers, because Sophia can also use Light Ball. Big Willie is asking, this banner is going to Platinum, I haven't checked it into yet. Yeah, it will be added to Platinum later. I wonder who will revive. Yeah, it's White Rose will be reviving Mayazami. Usually the game chooses White Rose because it knows that she heals more. Oh my, started sleeping my squad already. In the meanwhile, White Rose is just using Chocolate Ball all the time. No way for me to lose with the squad. Big Willie is saying that Leonid and Vampire Lady looks amazing. Just did a quick view and Leonid looks really nice. Yeah, I agree. It's just that if you already have 2 submission users, you don't need Leonid. He's better on sustain, but he cannot debuff 2 times. Like we have Tatiana from School Banner that can debuff FTR 2 times, and her passive even debuffs more than submission. So depending on the fight, you will prefer more healing instead of more debuffing. But sometimes you prefer more debuffing, because if you debuff too much, you won't need healing. You see, that's kinda 2 sides of the same coin. Okay, let's check this exchange. Doesn't feel like we need to farm too much here. But the best farming should be this stage. Stage number 4. Let's see. I mean, it will give us more drops, so it should be better. Rokazami, I kinda regret not pulling for Noel. Hope I get him when I pop my free SS Platinum tickets. I didn't summon for Noel, but he appeared on a daily summon. I will never summon for Noel, though I like the character. It's just that he doesn't bring too much different stuff for when compared to other damage dealers. But he is good, it's just that, well, he's comparable to Gustav. I still didn't have Gustav when I got him. Comparable as well to New Year's Actor. And some other characters that will appear that can also do very similar to him. Gray saying that I haven't got any SS on daily for a while now. I think it's like 3 weeks since I got my last one as well. But that's okay, because that should be the average. You know, we should be getting one every 20 days. Ro is saying the only shadow damage I got is Rouge, so I could use that 3rd skill. Yeah, but you have to see that it's only 8 damage, not be so high. I already have a claw with a dark element that I can use with Leonid. I'm just waiting till I can get him, but either by daily or by Platinum Summon. Bro, see, we have been playing for 3 months. You never got any SS on your dailies? Because I got like 6 already. I got a Katarina. I got a Naisha. I got 1 Nectar, 1 duplicate actor. I got Shao. And I think I also got a Rouge. No Rouge, Blue. And Noel. Yeah, I think that means 6 daily SSs. That's kinda a good number in my opinion. You see, this stage does not drop the pieces. The last one can at least drop the unit pieces, but I won't be farming this. Let me check this other one. Maybe getting 8 pieces is enough, and that should be very fast clearing as well. Void Knight saying that he only got 1 free SS. So, when I got Katarina, it was like on the first week that I was playing, so I was very, very happy and used Katarina for some time. Bro is saying that he never got anything interesting. Every single one was what he already had in normal pools. Oh, that's a bummer. But you should be getting once in a while. Three damage. The problem is just getting this hypnosis. It takes some time. But you don't really need to keep farming too much on this event. Just die already. You see, White Rose is just dealing very bad damage compared to Blue. I wonder if she's correctly equipped. Maybe not. Yeah, she's maybe lacking equipment. I just put her into the squad without checking her equipment. That should be the case. Yeah, that should be the case. Well, we didn't get any piece. But it also feels like there's no difference between the drops. "13 multi-pools and 3 vampire ladies." 15 multi-pools and 3 vampire ladies? Oh my god, you really did it. But at least you got the 2 characters, right? And Capybara is saying that he also only got 1 SS by daily pools. That's not so amazing. I got more luck than 2. But I still don't have Platinum Rock. So let me check her equipment. Yeah, exactly. She was not using this equipment. And Rui is saying that he got Terry, Actor, and Ray from daily pools, because that's 2 free characters. Hope you enjoy your new SS styles. Well, at least their animation is just amazing. If I had them, I would be using Vampire Lady attack all the time. Raffioli is saying elemental weapon deal less damage if the skill doesn't have certain elements to it. It's like Sharp Flame Whip. No. Was this a question? Or are you affirming that? It doesn't have this... as far as I know, there's no difference between that. You only get weapon power. This is the fastest as it can go. Ones. And Sabian saying that he is not a pay to win. He had 90k gems and he's now down to 55. That was a lot of saving. And you say that you summoned it because you like the vampire team. Well, you should not be sad. You got the characters you wanted. Grunk saying that he had 21k gems saved and got both. Had to use the 21k. And Sabin saying, no, I just got tempted because of the vampire. Okay, yeah. We need to play with the characters we love. If you like the character, no, just go with it. It was just like me trying to get New Year's actor. Gray saying, man, I have to resist. Really scares me. Most banners later are limited. Gotta save gems. Yeah, they are limited, but they also will have some banners like, say, they are called deluxe banners. Those banners will have one limited character and two others they are not. So they will be added to the platinum pool. But pursuing the ultra deluxe characters will not be easy. You will have to live that you won't be getting all characters in this game. Trey saying, I also wanted to assume but I don't have any gems, so... Well, that's the thing with gachas. You cannot summon every time unless you spend. We're saying, like, check the 15 latest banners on Japan. Almost all of them are limited, I think. Well, if you are counting the Ultra Deluxe banners, then yeah. All of them have at least one limited character. And as soon as they start doing Ultra Deluxe banners, then kind of everything changes. You will see limited time banners everywhere. And that's enough reason for me to not summon for this banner. I have to save gems. I don't have that many. I have 21k only. And Bro is saying, what do you think of that share? Well, I think that's... Well, all gachas are going towards limited. I do not like it as much as you do. But what can we do? This stuff with limited stuff is just that, you know, now that people do not play only one gacha game, they play 2 or 3, they will always take their chances to save money. That's true, that's what everyone does. That's why there's Steam sales and everyone just wants to save money. And yeah, by having a limited time banner, they will make you summon if you just like saving. Love the theme of the character, well, people will summon. So if you have less time to summon, that urges you to spend. So that's how they get money from people. It's just business. If it was not for the business part of this, they would not make it. But I believe it was made mostly because people play more than gacha now, and they kind of have to compete with other one that's doing the same. So every gacha game is just doing the same stuff so that they can survive. One is saying, whoa, let me just do limited time banners every new week, because that will guarantee that we will be getting more sales, more income, and then the other gacha will think the same. In Japan, it's normal that people play more than one gacha. Here on Global, not always. Some people do play only one sometimes. Hmm, 1,000 damage now. Bro is saying, yeah, I mean, they gotta do that so we spend. It's all about psychological stuff. And people that have a problem with collection and you see perfectionists, those people will fall for it. Yeah, I think I will just farm this stage here with a chance of getting some A style pieces. Should be good. Let me just change the art of my formation. Grunk say, I started playing this and picked it up, back up Epic 7 as well. So you're playing too? Yeah, most people play 2 gacha games. There are tales of people that play like 5 gacha games, and I don't know what happened with those people, but they will probably have some problems with spending and with time with family. I know because I played like 4. I used to play 4 gacha games. I played Phantom of the Kill, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, Brave Frontier, and Valkyrie Anatomia Japanese version. All 4 games on the same time, and it was hell. Totally hell. I never want to do that anymore. Unless, like, you see it's a job and I have a YouTube channel and then I have to create content, and covering more games makes the channel grow more income. That's the only reason I will play 4 gacha games again. I almost played 4 again, because I was playing War of the Visions, Valkyrie Anatomia, Romancing Saga, yeah, and Saint Seiya, but that was this exact moment where I had to drop one. And that was War of the Visions. So I may be playing Idol of Phantasy Star, because I was talking about it earlier here on the stream. I enjoy it more than I thought. I really didn't know that I would be playing this game. I saw it in a trailer, and the trailer doesn't really sell well the game. If you see the animations and focus only on the animations, you think that the game is so generic that's trying to copy Fate Grand Order. Yeah, it's trying to copy Fate Grand Order. It's just that I never played Fate Grand Order, so I have no attachment to the series. But people that play Fate Grand Order may actually play Idol of Phantasy Star because of the similarities. Blue Lagoon is saying, I won those vampires, but I still focus on Miriam. You wanted to get Miriam, did you get her? Rowie saying, I have a lot of free time, yet I prefer playing a single gacha at most generally. Crazy, I mainly play many gachas for the addition of summoning. You may have addition of summoning, and then you can simply play a game where you can always keep summoning. That it's okay. The problem is just with collection. You want to have all the new characters, and that is what is dangerous. Crazy, I use it to gamble on casinos, but I save more money just by playing gachas. Oh, I see, Cray. That is true. You know, here in Brazil we have some machines that are taken directly from casinos. It's just slot machine where you just push it and there's some results. We all know that, oh, we can get 20 as well. It's always for the house. It's never for the player. So it's illegal here in Brazil, but you see on every street. There's, at least here where I live, there's at least 4 machines. There is one that makes barbecue on the street, seller that makes barbecue on the street, and he also has one of these slot machines just hidden close to where he makes barbecue, and people just go there to use this slot machine. It's insane. Then we have one restaurant that also has a slot machine. There was another slot machine inside that place where you sell journals, hard-pressed journals. Yeah, those there are still on paper. There was another one that also had a slot machine. So there's a lot of addiction on casino stuff here in Brazil as well. But it was illegal. So in order for you to play this, you have to just have to go to a place where it had a different front. I remember that there was this church that it was not really a church, so it was used as a fake out so people would not be found that they were playing casinos. That's very crazy, right? Gambling can ruin your life. Yes, it can. I never had that much of a problem with gambling, because when I saw it was kind of affecting my life, I stopped it. And it was gambling on gacha games. Brave Frontier. Ro is saying you could just use anti-sleep in this stage. Yeah, I should. Just that. It's not affecting all that much. Grung saying I dropped it now for a while, spent about a year and a half without it, then pick it up Romancing Saga a couple of months ago. We are only playing Romancing Saga. You said Epic 7 as well. Yeah, I also stopped playing then for like 3 or 4 months, or even 5. Then I got back into it. And Beans God Game is here. He's saying, hey, sorry I haven't been able to make many streams, but you still have my support, but... Oh, thank you for being here. I remember your name. You were more frequent on the live streams, but we all have to be busy sometimes. And Raymond Innocent saying, 4 gacha is too much for me. I can only manage 2 at max. It's a great third game comes along, I'll bench 1. Also, should only have 1 main and 1 sub, never 2 grinding mains. I totally agree with you. Idol of Idol of Phantasy Star is exactly a game that can be played as a side game. It doesn't spend too much energy. There's ways for you to just... There's only 6 arena orbs in a day, and you can use all 6 at once in a single battle. And even if you lose, the game still gives you lots of rewards. I thought it can be a good side game for some people. Shining Beyond is also another game that can be played as a side game. But I'm not talking about it because it's still not global. It's just running an open beta test and releasing content for open beta test. It's not so good because when the game goes global, a lot of things will change, and also videos have to be fresh so people trust that it's still valid, it's still on point. If I just release a video about the closed beta test and then just replace it again, it's double work. Game can change a lot, and there was also a very bad problem on the game. You know, I have some history with the developers of Shining Beyond because they developed it, one of those past games I played called Valiant Force, and they had a problem on that game that there was a way for you to trigger a special pack for you to purchase after you spent all your stamina on the game. That was not the only pack that you could trigger. There was other packs depending on your actions. I don't know why they did that, but when you use all your arena ores, that will pop up on the screen a pack saying, hey, purchase some arena ores and you also get some more stamina, some bonus gems and things like that. And there was one of those more competitive builds in the game that found a way to trigger some packs for forever, indefinitely. So they were able to spend like less than a third the most people's in a competitive event. You see, that game was more of stamina gated. So you have to use stamina to get currency of the event, and the more currency, the more rewards you get on a ladder, a competitive thing. And then when they found out ways to spend less money to get more currency, that made them the top build. And when I discovered that, I exposed them. Not only that, but the exploit itself. I didn't know because I was a free-to-play player. I exposed the exploit and some people got mad at me. And the developers never banned it anymore, just because it was a top build in the game. So now it just happened again on Shining Beyond. They found another way to just use Raid Orb forever. And by playing Raid you get some resources that are very limited. And if they were able to play it without having to worry about the Raid Orb being spent or not, it was infinite. They got like all the rewards the game had to give you for contribution. There was just a way to get like, just for an estimative, I would say like 10 5-star guarantee tickets. Imagine that in the hand of someone that is using an exploit between the game. But what did happen? Not everyone was banned again. A lot of people got a lot of rewards because there was just this rank system where the more you claim, the more rewards you get, and the developer just reset their rank to level 1 and they were able to get everything again. So how fair is that? Someone that managed to spend less, and even by spending less and getting more, they are also rewarded in double. So I stopped playing Shining Beyond for a while, and I will wait for a global release and see if they fix this type of stuff and do not allow people to do it again. But it's just like the story being repeated. They are just allowing people to abuse the system and are not banning them. Just because they are spenders. I do not agree with that. If someone is exploiting the game, just ban them. If they love the game and love the competition, they will just create another account, spin again, and just play the game. But if he did something that kinda hurt the competition, the fair game, they should be banned. That's what should be done. But they didn't, so I'm a little angry with this type of decision. But I heard that some people got banned, but selective people. You know, probably those that do not spend. Darkstar here is saying, when are you thinking of doing a first impressions video? And do you think you should start streaming Idola? I will do a first impressions video tomorrow by the morning. And we'll probably do another video talking about something that I learned about game system, or things you should learn, or mistakes you should not make. I really don't like this type of videos, but they are very prolific. People like it. I'll probably make one of those tomorrow. But I won't be dropping Romancing Saga, just be safe it, even if I play other games, and keep covering Romancing Saga Re-Universe. Unless something happens, and I will warn you guys. Bro is asking, Cher, have you ever played Megaten Online? A MMORPG for like 10 years now. It's now dead. No, I never played it. I heard it, saw some English, but never tried it. Mauricio Barizoni saying, to solve the collection problem, we live in South America. Well, it's not a solution, it's just that we have less money, so the stakes are higher. If we start spending, we have more problems. Darkstar here saying that he played a Megaten. I remember you saying that, but only for a few weeks. Didn't have a good PC back then. Heard it was not exactly good optimized. We were saying, yeah, so did I. It was kind of fun. They plugged it off a lot of years ago, but recently I heard there's a private server hosted by players. It's nuts. Whoa, that's amazing. I heard some people saying that even private servers manage to launch some modded events that feels like it's new. It's just old content but refresh it. But if you like the game, that can be interesting. That to playing. Darkstar here saying, I wasn't very familiar with Shin Megami Tensei at the time either, so it was pretty weird to me. Yeah, if you are not a fan of the franchise, playing the MMO of a franchise is strange. Because just like when I was playing 7 Deadly Sins on mobile, I didn't know about the characters, and then most of the characters are just reused versions with different elements. And it was all so just unfamiliar and strange for me. They were saying that it was a cool way to enter the franchise. I don't know. An MMO is more about farming, guilds, socializing, constant upgrades. That is more about MMOs than about the series, the franchise. I don't think people played Reimagined because if it was a Shin Megami Tensei only. It was because they already loved the MMOs. It's just like here. Well, this game is still kind of similar to an MMO, but people play this in this case more about because it's good. Sometimes people play because of the franchise. Sometimes they play because they like grinding and MMO systems. But in Reimagine, I don't see someone that does not like MMOs play it just because it's Shin Megami Tensei. Rose saying that there's gonna be a final beta wipe in October. What are you talking about? What will have this final beta wipe? Are we talking about Shining Beyond? Darkstar Hero saying I used to play the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Online. We were supposed to make a private English server for that, but I've yet to see it happen. That is a huge amount of effort. Needs like many people to take care of something like that, and it's usually the highest problem. Uniting a lot of people with the same ideals, and they have to trust each other. Most of the times that I saw some people having problems with servers and things like that was because of split between different ideas and friendships. Reimagine. Final beta wipe in October. So the private server had a beta. That's really strange. I think people like me expected Imagine Online to be like Persona, and it wasn't at all. Yeah. It's just like I said, they would not be playing if they didn't like MMOs. It was more like, I like MMO, and I do like Persona. Then you will play it. So you see, Persona was not so great in the West back then, and then it was only something that would cater for a person that already likes Persona and also likes MMOs. Kinda hard to. Like the dream of players of a dead game, private servers. Because yeah, it's you think that because people love it, it won't drop the support. But I don't know if it's just like that. So let me move out from here. Let's see what we can get from this. We cannot even get the armor. But you see, this is not so good. At least it does not reduce agility. Rather close to reducing will. Yeah, I will be getting just for collection. You see, collection problems. But this doesn't feel like it's a good event at all. One of those events that you may even want to skip if you are playing other game. Just go here on exchange, get this orange gems, get all of them, and be done. The only thing that matters. The only thing that matters. Everything else is skippable. It happened with Star Wars Galaxies. Oh, people still managed to get a private server of a game with the name Star Wars without a DCNA. Bernard Navi saying that he got both of them. You mean the vampires? That's amazing. They have pretty good animations. I don't think they are must-haves, but if you like the characters, they are pretty useful for the current gameplay. And Bro is saying when someone mentions Shin Megami Tensei, people go Persona, it's pretty much an insult to the franchise, so that the spin-off got more popular. This is just like when I was saying about those bands when I was a teenager, that I'm not that type of guy. I just hope that Atlus has more success. But if Persona gives them more money, let them be. Let them have it. They stopped releasing Shin Megami Tensei for a while. I do know that because they wanted to focus more on Persona, but they never stopped it entirely. And having Persona does not mean that you won't have Shin Megami Tensei. You can enjoy both. And also that helps them have different ideas in the future, because how many times can you face Lucifer? 10 times. we will still be facing Lucifer or God and the Shin Megami Tensei 10. You know, I still believe they released enough Shin Megami Tensei between personas. We had Shin Megami Tensei 3, then we got Nocturne. 3 and Nocturne are the same, but I mean the refreshed version. That was actually Maniacs. That also had Dante from Devil May Cry series. I know people still joke about it. And then we got that DS title. We got Strange Journey. You got a 3DS title. Now I think we missed Shin Megami Tensei for maybe consoles for some time. That should be the only reason people will complain, because Persona got them. But I think the highest problem with Atlus was not because they just wanted to release Personas. It's just that they had a very bad problem with their engines. So Persona 5 and even Persona 3 to some extent were not supposed to be released in the time that took them to be released. I still remember Catherine, and Catherine was made so that they will know a little about the engine. Because getting more experience with the engine will mean that they will be able to release Persona 5 faster. But it took them way more time than they thought. They could have just tried to release some Shin Megami Tensei alongside the PS3, because they had an engine that they used for Catherine. But I think they didn't have any idea of a game. You see, even now, the teaser that they have for Nintendo Switch doesn't have much. It's not because of the graphics or the engine in this time. It's just that they took too much time to think about a proper game. Sometimes it's just like that. It's just like then you see some people getting back to their past loves. They do work with something for so much time that they want to do something different, so that gives them more ideas in the future. Darkstar here is saying Persona was just more mainstream and accessible to the West, aside from, say, Nocturne. Persona Cross Shin Megami Tensei is like punk rock versus pop punk. Post-punk, actually. Yeah, it's just like Linkin Park against, like, you say, what can I compare him to? Some very old punk bands. I'm just not getting the name here. But yeah, it's just like post-punk and just punk. Dante won't come with the remaster. Use Batman. Well, actually they released a version where you can play with the protagonist of that older game. I forgot the name. What's the name? That character that's a Polysmith. Forgot the name. If you remember, please tell me. You have to play the... Oh, you have to pay DLC to get Dante? Oh my god. DLC, bro. Tenjin Citizen is like Linkin Park cross Pantera. That's an interesting comparison because, you know, like I said, there are some people that are just like soccer, some other sports. You either like one or you like the another. Well, I do like Linkin Park and I do like some songs of Pantera. I'm not a huge Pantera fan, but I do enjoy what I listen to, and I do recognize them as such a very good band. It's just that I'm not so much of a fan of the sound. But I can enjoy two different things. I can enjoy, like, say, Whitesnake, and still enjoy Rolling Stones, and they are still very close to glam rock. But I can enjoy Linkin Park and Beatles on the same time. Why not? Why can't I only choose one? Void is saying, how many times can you buy the stamina on Seeker's Path? I think I brought it out like 3 to 4 times. You can buy it like 6 times. It's a lot. 6 or 7 times. I'm pretty sure it's 6 or 7. It will stop on 200 and... No, I think it stops on 300. Not so sure on that. I have to check the Discord. Should be the same. But it's still good if you have the limited time stamina potions. Ro is asking if I played Catherine. I did play it, and I thought it very funny. It's a very unique game. I never finished it. Something got my attention when I was playing. But it's a very good game, actually. I like games with narrative where you can watch and read more than play. Coco Out is saying, hey Char, what's the next overpowered banner that we should look for? It should be Ocelus banner that may come in 4 banners after this one, or any global banner that they release. I expect that when they release a global banner, it should be worth summoning for. Darkstar here is saying, personally, I got kicked out of a party once for saying Dashboard Confessional is better than Linkin Park. Well, that's a very unpopular opinion. I don't think many people will say that. But you have the right to like what you want, and I do like one song for Dashboard Confessional, some song that play on a movie. I don't remember exactly the movie, but well, you can like both things. I like I said, I like Colby Kylet. It's a singer that sings those type of songs that are very, very calm. And I also like, what can I say? I cannot say that it's but I have like heavy rock, metal rock. I like Metallica, and I can like it. Why should I just like one thing? So yeah, we only have 2 more days to get the last tickets for Marcus 8 University. I'll be doing this later, probably by tomorrow, because we don't need to do that right now. Yeah, I think we don't have many more stuff to talk about on this streaming. It's already midnight here, and I should probably stop streaming on the next 10 minutes. But if you want to ask me anything, please say so. We are still open, we're still online. Let's see how many. Okay, right now I have potions with 240 posts. Yeah, that should be one with 270, and the last one should be 300. You see, there's so many things you get here on Seeker's Path. By this point here, it's not exactly trading one stamina potion by another one. You are losing some. This is just that you have so many. You see? Let's see how many I still have. I still have 361. 368, but I still didn't get all of it. I still have some to get from the, let's see. My limited missions, I still have the last ones to get here. Yeah, I have to do some ruins. I was waiting for it to get Half Coast. And we have it right now. Let me just go there and see. Is it right now or is it later? Let me see. No, it's not right now. I can wait a little more. Ro is saying, I haven't even heard of that banner till now, Darkstar. It's so probably unpopular opinion. Yeah, it is an unpopular opinion. It is considered an emo band, but it's not anymore. Like, I really like one band and it's called Keen, because I really like the piano. And Keen is a band that doesn't have guitars. At least, most of the time they do not bring someone to play the guitar. But there are musicians that use guitars. But I'm a very huge fan of Keen. But I can't just listen to Keen and also listen to, like you say, heavy metal just fine. And there's no hurting hearing different stuff on the same time. Imagine enjoying Billie Eilish and Sabaton. I don't know what's Sabaton, but Billie Eilish is not from my generation. I do recognize her success. I find her songs interesting. It's just that I cannot keep it playing on my PC. Those were saying, I didn't know that music had to be general exclusive. Well, it usually doesn't have to be general exclusive, but some people prefer it that way. Just probably not in the same playlist. Yeah, depends on your mood, actually. I think songs that I heard depends on my mood. Intention saying I got from heavy metal to a neat girl singing. Just hear baby metal. That should be very fun. You have both. You have heavy metal and anime girls. Not exactly anime girls, but the closest you can. Darkstar here saying my favorite band is Matchbox 20. Yeah, you must be joking me. You must be joking me because it's one of my favorite bands. You know that Matchbox 20 and Rob Thomas are some of my most loved bands. Because Rob Thomas still makes good songs when he is solo. Very nice. And after this one, I really like Goo Goo Dolls. I still love the Goo Goo Dolls. They are not just for Iris, they have other good songs. And I also enjoyed a lot of Brand New. There's a band called Brand New. They made an album called The God and the Devil Are Raging Inside of Me. That is an amazing album. And when I was a teenager, I used to love Yellow Card as well. When I was a teenager, I don't listen to Yellow Card so much. They don't even exist anymore. But Matchbox 20 was one of these bands that I used to hear for the most time. And then Goo Goo Dolls probably. Yeah. But it depends on the age. I do believe that most people here do not even know what Matchbox 20 is. Loris Barisoni say, I say double drop, no half stamina in ruins. It run, I just run the lower one because didn't need the drops. Oh yeah, is it, they changed it then? Because they usually either do the, for ruins they usually do the half stamina. But now it's double drops. I see. Well, kinda makes it, we have Seeker's Path now. We do not need a half stamina. Bernard is saying I'm a big fan of vampire characters. Oh, that's amazing then, because they are pretty unique. I really love seeing Leonid using this skill. If you like the characters, pull for them. Yeah, you actually do not have that very, very bad character in this game. I mean, you can still use any character here. If it's an SS at least. Any character is useful for something. I think some of the worst ones is Will, the SS version of Will. Gerard, 80 version. Gerard is just so bad. And original Thomas is pretty bad as well. But there's like 5 SSs that are bad. Even Shao is good now that we can use a fire spear. Roby saying, yeah, I don't like the most of the next characters that are coming. Yeah, I also don't like them. Astalos I'm a very fan. And they saying that it's more important than meta. Darkstar here saying, lol, are you serious, Sherry? What about AFI? AFI? What do you mean about AFI? AFI. I think you're talking about... I know this man, Miss Murder, I know. Not only this Miss Murder, I know another song by them. I have to just give a look here. But at least Miss Murder I know, but I'm not a huge fan. I never saw them play here on Brazil, on the radios or on MTV. Only Miss Murder. Baby metal is bizarre. It really is. But that's what they want to. Rory saying that he's skipping the next banners. Yeah, you are probably doing the same as me, saving our gems. Bernadette is asking what's the next banner units. Actually, the next banner should be Pirate or Kazinsi. Either of those. Kazinsi is Platinum. You can get them later. The Pirates is not just so interesting in my opinion. Wagner's is pretty awesome. Even though he's a platinum character, he has an AoE paralyzed with medium chance. It's medium? I think it's medium. Stamina is saying that he will skip Asalus, don't like Deviant Robin. Good. Those were saying, I would assume almost everyone has heard Unwell from the Unleashed. Yeah, here in Brazil they played Unwell for just so much time. And then they played 3 AM. 3 AM played a lot. And just those 2 songs. Some of the others took some radio, but not much. Deviant Robin Hood. Are they good? Hawk is interesting, maybe my preferred characters. Hawk will receive a very good style later. But this SS style from him on this pirate banner is not interesting. It's just like you see a little above average, but it's not a must have. And 997 saying, hope he won't be limited. He will. The pirate banner is limited. The vampire is not, but the pirate is. Those were saying, oh, I use it to listen to A5. Didn't know about it. Will is super ugly. Yeah, the picture of Will here was not the best that they could choose from. Bro is saying, I really don't know, wait for sure opinions. Yeah, if you want my opinion, if you want to do the same thing as I'm doing, I will skip all banners till I get to Asos. I don't think any of them is good. Selma will only be good if you only have one pierce damage dealer like, say, Robbie. You don't have any other. If you already have at least Mikhail and Robin, you are good enough. Selma won't be much of an upgrade compared to them. Say she will be 10-20% more damage, max. You can live without her. Ruben Evangelist is saying that he just got here. Did I hear Baby Metal? Yeah, we were just talking because Tenjin was saying that he likes hearing heavy metal and then just hearing anime songs. When I was a teenager, I listened to a lot of anime songs. I still love them when I get into house friend and then I listen to that. I sing along. It's just that I do not play them on my playlist anymore. And when I get to watch anime again, it's just like the same, never happened. Really saying, I don't think Vagnus is awesome strong-wise. Most people choose King. I will not be pulling for him anyway. I just think that he having that AoE that can paralyze. It's very interesting. But he's still platinum. All of them are platinum. I mean, I really like old arts myself. Tenjin Cindy is saying your Undine is using Viper. Yeah, sometimes she does not want to do what I want. Did I change the difficulty because people are not killing this boss? Finally. I am broke. Goodbye, Limited Hawk. Well, yeah, he won't be so far away from now. Cannot summon everyone. Yeah, so this is it, guys. I will be finishing this live stream. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so by using the super chat button or the PayPal, Patreon, or coffee buttons on the description of the video. I will just be turning off my camera so I can at least some other stuff while we play. And I'll be closing this in 5 minutes. Thank you all for coming here, and we see each other for the next update, and also on the weekends, as I always do live stream on weekends. I have to do a live stream talking about Idol of Phantasy Star as well. Maybe it will be tomorrow. I'm not so sure yet, but I think I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow. But that will be on a different time zone, because I want to do that before my wife arrives in home. Yeah, Would probably be like at least 4 hours before the time I usually do my live streams for Romancing Saga. Okay? So yeah, thank you everyone for coming here. And bye.